I'm very aware of tone when I'm writing. It's a high wire act going between comedy and drama, and you can't make a real sharp turn in the middle, you know. I write a lot of drafts. I really think that's what it comes down to. And if I feel when I'm rereading it, you know, because I wait till I get to the end, I won't like reread this section and this section. I get to the end, I'll sit down, I'll print it out, I'll actually get a pen in my hand, you know, I won't even do it on my computer. And I go through it and I go, oh, wait a second, you know, the tone here, this is coming out of the blue, or, oh, that worked nicely. No, I mean, so I work on it. And I know that I do it, and I try to get actors that can do it with me. Writing is very gratifying when I come up with something. I've written a good scene, or I've written a good joke, or I have an idea, oh, maybe she should be doing, you know, and it's that kind of thing. And then, of course, unlike every writer, there's days where it's not coming. And then the next day it'll come. And then with directing, it can be very frustrating because you don't have all the time. And then as a writer, you kind of have a lot of time. You know, I can write for 15 hours or 2 hours. There's nobody, but in a movie, you have a set for so long and you must nail the scene at the time you have that location. So that's frustrating. And of course, there's enormous satisfaction from, you know, getting the scene right and feeling you've done something special. Editing, I find, to be a more consistently joyful experience. You just sort of, the maddening crowd is away and it's quiet and you can kind of put your writer's brain back, which is my most comfortable state of mind. It's like writing again. And by the way, we just follow the script. We don't deviate. It's not like I'm reinventing. But there's a quiet to it that I like. Of course, making movies, I've had many mentors, great actors and directors of photography and production designers. I've worked with some incredibly brilliant people, and I've learned so. They don't even know they're teaching me every day, but they are. Actors, you know, I'm thinking about the full spectrum of what I'm going to need from the movie, and I know Robert De Niro can be comedic, and I know he can be dramatic, and I know he's got that wonderful face, and I know in a close-up with just a look of his eyes, he can make you laugh and he can make you cry. I've seen it. He's moved me so many times. I think women directors absolutely bring a different kind of movie to the screen. And it's going to be a different experience for the audience, and we need that. We don't need the same kind of take and point of view movie after movie. And women have shied away from it because they're just not getting hired and they've gone into producing, so I would encourage them to stick with directing if that's been their training and that's really their interest. The best thing I can tell you is to be yourself, and if you're a writer, write the script that you know you're going to write better than anybody. Don't try to write the script that's like the script that was out in the theaters 2 weeks ago, because there's a lot of people doing that. And you're not going to cut through that way. You cut through by having a unique voice, and what's unique about you is you.